It's a great film.
The story is incredibly compelling.
The special effects aren't that good.
The characters you care so deeply about.
It's one of the best documentaries I've seen in years.
I have no problem calling that a great film.
At the end of the day, At the Movies is a film criticism show.
We actually were just having an interesting discussion about that, man.
It's going to be the two of us going at it, debating movies.
Not necessarily arguing, sometimes arguing, sometimes agreeing.
I think we're going to take some of that passion and some of that discussion and debate and bring it to the show. And now I'm sort of applying that same thing to following in the shoes of Roger Ebert, Richard Roeper, and the late Gene Siskel. I mean, these are titans in the world of criticism. They invented the genre, really.
They set up this idea that two guys can sit and argue about movies and people will watch it.
It felt more like a Bond movie or a Bourne movie.
In addition to co-hosting At the Movies, I'm the film critic for the E! Network and have worked with Good Morning America. As many people know, my father's a film critic working in New York on NBC. His name's Jeffrey Lyons, and I grew up going to screenings with my dad and talking film with my dad.
5 years at Live 5 News in Charleston. And then Miami, hosting that news show there. And then for the last 5 years, been hosting for Turner Classic Movies, and for most of that time, too, hosting sort of a political pop culture radio show.
No, I think I get why he'd like her.
The new system is not a major departure, but I think in a sense it's user-friendly and incredibly relevant today. It's very basic. See it, skip it, rent it.
Renting a movie doesn't mean it's average at all.
No.
It means watching it in the confines of your home and watching it on an iPod or a phone or on a plane or wherever else people consume movies nowadays. We're also going to have a really cool new segment on the show called Critics Roundup, where we're going to satellite in critics from around the country, film critics, pop culture experts, voices in entertainment, to give more perspective on specific movies.
It is people who know a lot about movies talking passionately about the movie.
We've got a segment called 3 to See, and it's the 3 movies or movie-themed things that you have to see right now. It might be a trailer online for a new movie that you have to check out, or it might be a film that's being re-released and it's been enhanced in its quality of projection. So we're going to go out there and find those movies that are the most relevant movies each week, in addition to all the movies that are opening each weekend.
Away. I think she's got an accessible quality.
I just don't think that's what...
The very nature of movies makes you want to talk about it, which is, again, what I think this show will always have, why this was such a genius idea 33 years ago.
I think we're passionate about films. I think we're informed about movies. I think we have a solid base of film knowledge.
But the great thing about this show is the discussion about it and the sort of shared experience.
That's what going to the movies is all about.
It's rare that a movie delivers that and you don't feel schmaltzy.
I really loathed it, and it's 2 hours of my life I'm never going to have back.
There's just tremendous suspense, and nobody's got a gun.
It's so simple and steady and eerie and intense.
I've never left a theater feeling better about my experience.
That's a great moment on film.